outside, come on inside. We're about to have a circus. We're about to have a circus and a party and a bunch of things. We're about to have a freak show.
I like to be fuck ton loud, always. Can we get a lot louder? All of it. Every bit of it. Action!
Hi, I'm Jonathan Boomer. Welcome to Please Remain Seated. On this week's show, it's as story as Holiday Friends. And remember, please remain seated. Thank you for joining us on Please Remain Seated.
Good to be here.
Thank you.
What are your names?
I'm Scott.
I'm Zach.
He's Jan.
I don't believe you. I think you're making it up.
It's the truth, man. It's our real names.
You think we just get drunk and make stuff up?
So, Holiday Friends, what's that all about? Is that like a real band name, or are you just like lazy?
Well, you guys mind if I take this one?
Go for it. I would love for you to take it.
So, I no, seriously though, the main concept behind the name is just like, it's just simple and it's positive. We don't want to take ourselves too seriously, and I think the hardest part was trying not to make too cool of a name, so we made a dumb name. And now it just kind of stuck, and I don't know. We like it. So.
Well, that's good. That's good that you like it.
poem is called Brother, Can You Spare a Dime? And I don't ever use a mic, so this is going to be awkward. You guys are going to have a great time. And I also don't sing. I have a lot of don'ts, but I'm going to do it. Brother, can you spare a dime? You see, I can't stop thinking about the blues. The way Tom Waits, Al Jolson, and Mandy Patinkin sang the blues. You see, I can't stop wondering if anybody spared that brother a dime, or if he's still walking these streets singing songs about the time it took to build this city whole. Songs that come from curses, causes, and these crumbling structures that we call home now. Me, I want to burn up in these cities. And I want to build you cities from all the fallen brothers and sisters and mothers and fathers that came before us. Because you see, they line every alley with their history. They cement together these aging walls I call a body with memory. They whisper centuries of misery and misgivings, leaving us with these cobbled together Thanksgivings while party trays and paper plates are laid out before us like red carpets of plenty. Now he sleeps where he eats, he sings where he stands, and he lives in the prophecy of Norman Rockwell's 4 freedoms. You see, his voice is freedom. His worship is entire fleets of warships turned to rust on the warm waters off a concrete coast where the hungry still herald each dawn into being. You see, he wants nothing more than to stop singing songs of fear that echo like tin cans rattling on deaf ears. You see, freedom is nothing new to him. Standing on the corner of this century and the sprawling city, freedom, he thinks, would be watching it all burn to the ground. Back to the way it was before we sold it all for the satisfaction of these 4 walls and a sprawling garden inside the world's largest mall. Trading in our failing bodies for the artifice of strength, he claims we've been made weak by trying to forget rather than by trying to stand tall. Tall enough to spare a dime to the man who once built this city's steel towers with his bare hands, who now steals the scraps you cast from the table like the stolen glances you cast his way, and you're the one who has the audacity to look away, all the while telling your friends you know the value of $1 and you pity the man who can't provide for his family. You know he can hear you, but he studiously holds your gaze like a fucking earthquake. Calm before the aftershock that always takes more. He smiles with crooked teeth, dimming eyes, sings softly. Brother, can you spare a dime? He watches as your worries about the next Great Depression grow like offerings at his feet. He gives up his seat on the L train out of town just to avoid that carcass of freedom you left in the lost and found after all your thanks were cast aside in that blinding array of party trays and paper plates. He gives thanks to lost causes. He alone bears the cost of the coming depression. And he alone, above all others, has the dignity to not say, I fucking told you so. Thanks for my poem.
Going gone to the other side of the world where the sun doesn't set, but it rises. Ooh, I'm going gone. and you implore me to open these closed doors, please. I could never have you. Ooh, I'm going gone. I miss a little laugh in the way you touch your hands when you're excited. I miss you and I haven't even left it. And the way you bend your knees when you kneel by the trees when you're on a business. I miss it and I haven't even seen it. My hopes and my dreams are torn at the seams when I think of leaving. It's these thoughts that made me wanna stay. Plus the cutest in the fall, and I know you're gonna call when you remember that I'm the one who really loves you anyway. I'm gonna get you right. I'm gonna get you high. I'm gonna get you high. I'm gonna get you right. I'm gonna get too high. I'm gonna get you right. And I'm gonna get too high. I'm gonna get you right, 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 right. I will find a passion to practice it, be the wildlife. And I will find a passion to practice it and be the wildlife. And I will find a passion to practice it and be the wildlife. And I will find. And the dawn will bring new things, and travel is enough for the weary.
So you guys live in Astoria. Like, what kind of things do you do there?
Raise chickens.
Yeah, it's true.
Lot of chicken
race chickens.
Like literally, you start races with chickens
for money.
Yep.
It's pretty.
It's underground.
It kind of leads in the the whole organic farm thing with the rough and tumble nature of Astoria, throwing down money on chicken racing.
Yeah, I mean, at least you're not like, you're not betting on them. You're doing it with them.
Yeah. It's a community event, and
When the chickens
the story is pretty tight.
Well, you got this new record here, Chicks. Obviously, it has to do with chickens, right?
It's an ode to the raising and racing of chickens.
It's three-dimensional.
So you have a song on this album called Duck, Duck, Goose. What does that have to do with chickens? Those are ducks. Those are geese.
That's true. It's also a game.
You can raise anything with wings.
Just like the game we play with the chickens.
Yeah, is it just to make them feel bad? Like, hey, you know what? If you don't want to hang out with me, I'm just gonna write a song about geese and ducks.
Yeah.
What's up? So you guys are pretty poppy. You like Britney Spears?
Britney Spears in her early days before she was popular.
Before she was
I mean, we were listening to Britney Spears for a long time before.
When she was 10? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Zach followed pageantry for a while.
You were living in Florida and you were just like hanging out.
Playing a lot of shuffleboard and eating a lot of
hanging out in
corn dogs
elementary
and
schools.
watching old Britney Spears videos is, when we were not playing music and living in Astoria raising chickens. We're down in Florida and we got a lot of throwback Britney Spears videos that we like to get inspired by.
So you guys like to tour. So what do you like to do when you visit a new town? What's the first thing you like to do?
Get a beer.
Yeah.
Yeah. A big fat McDouble.
That's not true.
Well, local McDonald's. We did a small tour of McDonald's from Astoria, Oregon, all the way to Pullman, Washington. And you'd be surprised.
There were at least three.
There were. There's like 3 or 4 McDonald's in that route right there. We played an acoustic set on the patio at each one.
Grabbed a Netflix. Redbox.
Redbox.
It's the same fucking thing.
It's not. It's really
Well,
not.
thank you guys for coming and being on the show.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you for remaining seated.
That's the name of the game.
Thanks.
Hello, everybody. My name is Boomer. How are you tonight? The Boomer's here. It's the Boomer and Boomer. We'll sue you guys if you don't start clapping and laughing and being jovial and stuff. All right. So, perfect. I know what you guys are all thinking right now. You're thinking, damn, that lesbian has great hair. It's in your head, okay? You're conditioned to think that way. Psych, Psych 101, that's where I wrote that joke. Bam, take that. I know all the bald guys in the house are like, oh, that joke could get shaved off completely. Or like, never tell that joke, Rogaine. Now you guys are all thinking, what the follicle? Alright, you're not. Perfect. Now you're like, oh my god! Why is the penguin from Batman Returns yelling jokes at us? And I'm like, quack, 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 have a button. Now obviously you got the buttons. We're in North Portland, so you guys are probably all familiar with Ramblin' Rod.
Ramblin' Rod.
Yeah, it's perfect. I'm his son. Him and, Tom Peterson and Gloria's too. Obviously, I rebelled against the free haircuts, but the hot dogs can't get enough. Woo! Free's a very good price is all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, you guys. Perfect. Thank you. I get the look-alike thing all the time. Everybody's like, oh my god, you look like Tiny Tim. But you obviously never tiptoed anywhere in your entire life. But probably played the ukulele, and I have. A lot. I get Disney references a lot. Everybody thinks I look like the kid from Mighty Ducks 2, all grown up and drunk. Some people say I look like the Lost Jonas brother. Like, oh look, he's fat and funny. Send him to Oregon. He'll do a house party. But I watched The Biggest Loser commercial. And they say to go and see your doctor if you're trying to lose weight. And I went and saw my doctor. I was like, yo, dude, what's wrong with me? He's like, you don't eat well, ever, in your entire life. I was like, wow, thanks, Professor Grammar, Mr. Observant, you're great. Here's your copay. And I was like, well, fucking, it's Portland. Hook me up. Give me one of those weed cards or something, right? Give me a prescription. And he's like,
That's
I know, what a dick, right? Gives me this sheet of paper, right? Word for word, the paper says, eat better, always. Signed, Dr. Fuckface, OHSU, yeah. I'm like, wow, what an ass. I was like, all right. Well, I was stoned just like I am right now, and I thought the damn thing said, eat butter, always. Signed, pancakes, woo! So I'm on that diet.
Kevin, I hope you're Kevin. I hope you're right. Kevin, I hope you're Kevin. I hope you're right. Kevin, I hope you're Kevin. I hope you're right. Kevin, I hope you're Kevin. I hope you're right.
You guys know how they say if you drink too much beer at the Yellow House, or see a waterfall or a fire hydrant, it makes you need to pee?
Yeah.
I heard the same holds true for the Jaws theme. It makes you need to doo-doo. Doo-doo. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. Hey, thank you guys very much.